Hey, my name is Brian. This is worshiptutorials.com, and I have a tutorial today for the song My Heart Is Yours from the Passion Take It All album. This one is led by Kristian Stanfill, and it's personally one of my favorite songs on the album. When I listened through it, it definitely stuck out to me as one of the better songs on the album. Another reason I really like it is I Surrender All is in there, the hymn, I surrender all to Jesus, I surrender, all to Him I freely give. And we'll get to that here in a second. This song is really easy to play. It is in the album it's in the key of A, and you can play that open A. I like to play it with a capo on the 2nd fret, and I use key of G chords. So the chords in this song are G, and there's a G over B, which is real easy. You just mute the low E string, so the first note that rings out, that is a B relative to the capo. And then there's a C, there's a D, there's an E minor, and I typically play it like this, with these two fingers down on the 3rd fret relative to the capo. And that's pretty much it. Just, actually it's 5 chords, G, C, D, E minor, the typical 4 chords you'd see in this key, and then a G over B, which is kind of used to walk into another chord. And you'll see what we're talking about in a second. So the structure of this song is 4/4 time, key, the tempo is 72 BPM, so it's a pretty slow song. So a basic strumming pattern you could use for this song is, would sound like this. Let me slow this down for you. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there are certain parts of this song where you're really going to want to lay out and make it really mellow, and certain parts where you'll want to strum a lot bigger. And so let's just start talking about the song itself. The intro goes like this. C, G over B, D, E minor, C, E minor, D. I'm going to play that again. So it's C for 3 beats, 2, 3, G over B, D, 2, 3, E minor, C, E minor, D. And conveniently, that is the verse as well. So what I'll do is I will just play the intro and go right into the verse. So it goes C, G over B, D. It plays this twice in the intro. C, E minor, D. Play that again. So C, G over B, D, E minor, C, E minor, D. Here we go. I give you my life. I give you my life. I give you my trust. Jesus. You are my God, you are enough, Jesus. And then it repeats it, so here we go. I give you my life, I give you my trust, Jesus. For you are my God, you are enough, Jesus. Then there's a tag, and it's just that Jesus part again. C, G, E minor, Jesus. So now we get to the chorus, and it goes, C, my heart is yours. That's a measure. To D, my heart is yours. That's another measure. Take it all is back to C for measure. Take it all. E minor to D. C, my heart is yours. To D, my heart is yours. This just repeats. Back to C, take it all. Take it all. E minor. And now the interesting thing about that is that E minor is a measure of 2. So you're on C for 4 for a full measure, and then E minor, 2, and then D for 2 full measures. And you'll kind of see, you'll hear that and just listen to how it sounds in the album. And if you count it out, you'll find out that, yeah, they stuck that measure of 2 in there before they went to D for 2 measures. So I'm going to sing that for you. So coming out of the tag, I'll sing that, and it goes C, G, Jesus. Here's the chorus. My heart is yours. My heart is yours. Take it all, my life in your hands. My heart is yours, my heart is yours. Take it all, my life in your hands. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we get back into the chorus, or I'm sorry, the verse 2, which is I lay down my life, I take up my cross. One thing that I'll mention about this, you may have noticed that I'm kind of struggling to sing this song because it's so low at this point. And it's not because I'm singing it low, it's because this song jumps up an octave here at the second verse, and you'll hear it when I sing it, but it actually makes it high. So this song has quite a range, which can make it difficult for some vocalists, and especially for your congregation. Just something to keep in mind when you're thinking about planning songs, when you're planning what keys to play songs in, and that kind of thing. So we come out of the chorus and we hit verse 2. I lay down my life, see, I lay down my cross, Jesus. It's the same as 1. You are my God, whatever the cost, Jesus. Tag that. Oh, Jesus. Chorus 2. My heart is yours. My heart is yours. Take it all. Take it all. So you get the idea of how that goes high where it was low. It does one thing it does in your favor though is it gives you a more intimate mellow feel, and then it bumps you up with a lot more energy. Anytime you're pushing a little harder and singing in a higher register, you're going to have more energy. So it does give you that effect, which is cool in the song. Now the second chorus is a little different. It's the same as the first chorus, except in the first chorus you had 2 measures of D at the end. It kind of felt like there was this pregnant pause before you went into verse 2. In the second chorus you don't have that. It's just 1 measure of D, and then it flows right into the bridge, which is the All to Jesus part. And finally, you may have noticed that we've never played a G yet. In this key, G is the 1. So it kind of feels like we're dancing around the 1 chord, which if you think about it in this term, when you play a G, it kind of feels like you went home in the song. So it's like, here's a C, here's the verse, now if I would go to a G, it would feel like home. That's how I think about it. Like we've arrived to the starting point, if you will. So when we hit the bridge, we're going to the 1, which kind of has a great effect in this song. It feels like it opens up. That's how I think about it. So it's all to Jesus, it's G to D, I surrender. E minor to you, I, D, G. And stay on the G, I will ever to D, love and trust you. E minor, C, D, G. Those 2 lines are exactly the same with the exception of the second line has a C right after that E minor. So I'm going to play it and sing it, and you'll hear how it goes. So I'm going to tag the end of the second chorus where we're kind of singing up high and go into that bridge, and then we'll finish. I'll show you how it ends. So take it all, my life in your hands. Here we go to the bridge. And all to Jesus I surrender, all to you I freely give, and I will ever love and trust you in your presence. I will live. It repeats. All to Jesus I surrender, all to you I freely give, and I will ever love and trust you in your presence. I will live. So you may notice that we ended the song right there. Instead of going to the G, it ends on the C. So we went home to the bridge, but we've stayed away from home to end the song, if you can think of it that way. And that's where I would end it. Now, on the album, they kind of keep going, but that is a good place to end. If you would like to keep on playing, just keep on going. But those are all the sections of the song, how to play them. It's a pretty simple song. It's kind of got that weird measure of 2 thing at the end of the chorus, but it's not all that difficult to pull off. So if you head over to worshiptutorials.com, you will find chord charts for this song. They are available, and it's one of our standard chord chart kits. So you get Nashville charts, which show you the timing of the chords, where they fall in the measure, and then you have lyric charts, which show you where the chords are over the words. So both of those are useful. They're available in multiple keys, so you get the key of G if you want to use a capo, or play it in the key of G if it's a little high, and key of A, which is the open key on the album. And there will be some keys that are suitable for a female lead as well. And we have a click track that goes with the album version of this song that has a pad. It's a loop that has pads and strings in it as well that will really help fill out your sound. If you're a solo musician on acoustic or kind of a small band, or if you're in a full band, it allows your keyboard player to play something cool like piano or Rhodes or something else. And we got some pads going for you. And there are also pads available that are not song specific in all 12 keys. You can check those out over at worshiptutorials.com. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.